We're back here on First Stop, the first stop in your busy day. And in this, as we celebrate our 50th anniversary of independence, we're celebrating our sons and daughters of the soil who have been lifted up and who have lifted up the country, who have given great things to the country. We're also celebrating amazing people who in their everyday lives continue to inspire us by the way they walk their path. And we're very happy to have on set with us a gentleman who is absolutely amazing. He is an artistic savant. His name is Andrew Fitt. And what makes Andrew Fitt so special is that he's an amazing artist and he has cerebral palsy. We also have in with us representing the Artist Coalition, Ribidiri Victor. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
And congratulations.
Thank you.
Andrew, how long have you been painting?
Well, I have been doing it professionally now for about 15 years. But I guess before that, from when I was very small, I was always interested in art and drawing and painting, and quite a few of family members like Anna Sarau are into the arts.
So you were born with a desire inside of you to express yourself in art.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I've always liked to just come up with ideas and then have them appear out of my head onto either paper or computer or whatever. So I've always been artistic.
Andrew, I want to jump into your mind, because very often when we look at people who have the challenge of cerebral palsy, we don't realize there's a distinct separation between the challenges with your body and your mind being as acute as ever, as creative as ever. Do people realize that very often there's a total person with a fully functioning mind inside of you with desires and ambitions and expressions like everyone else?
That is, I am very glad you asked that very important question, and sadly the answer is no, because in the Caribbean we are now informed on people with disabilities and people with mental disabilities. We get grouped in as one. So a lot of the times, well, not a lot, but quite often, people think I have a mental handicap, and they were just condescend and treat me like I have nothing to contribute.
I just want to repeat what he said. He said he was very glad I asked the question, because very often people mistake people with mental challenges, and they group people with mental challenges as people with physical challenges, and they don't realize that he has something valuable to contribute. Let's bring Ribidiri Victor into the conversation. When you look at someone like Andrew Fitt, and you realize, and people need to realize, even people with mental challenges have something to contribute. And the fact that he is able to be such a successful artist, and it's also an avenue for him to build his self-esteem and express himself.
Yeah, Andrew's one of the brightest guys I know. I mean, Andrew is one of the best music critics in the country. He's a phenomenal music fan, a fan of the underground music, and he's written tons about it. He's followed the bands that he loves religiously, and you know, he's a historian of that scene, and one of the wittiest, you know, writers that I know that the country has produced. You know, so I mean, his visual art is one part of it. But there's also that as well, you know. And he's a love of music, and I think music has been an inspiration for him, you know, and his favorite bands, his favorite local bands as well, you know, in his progress. The thing is that Andrew's parents have been really brilliant in that, and Andrew himself, in the sense of not accepting any of the limitations of the space, of what people say he can or cannot do. He was not supposed to have the amount of motor skill and all that kind of stuff, and it was pure bad mind on Andrew's part, you know.
Or pure good mind.
Yeah, pure good mind, and his parents' willingness to, you know, to open all doors and to let it happen. And he's been facilitated to the point so that where he can, you know, it's like, I dream I want to do this, and he's been given the avenues in which to do so. And in that way, he's, you know, he's a hero, you know, in that he's been blazing that path to push through all the boundaries and stuff which are artificial, which really do exist. And he's a living example of the fact that they don't exist.
Andrew, tell me, are there many more people who have the challenge of cerebral palsy like you, who have that inborn genius to contribute that we have not yet discovered right here in Trinidad and Tobago?
That is sadly also the truth, because a lot of people, not everyone has the experience to that are important. You need support from the family. I have 3 brothers. All my brothers support me in what I do. My parents are like the best person I could be born to, and the other thing is, once you have that love and support, you have to then decide to go out and push against stereotype. No, yes, money is a factor, but I've seen stories. I mean, I'm not rich, my family has no big set of money, but yes, and in everything, money does play a critical role.
But the support is more important than the money.
However, if you have the motivation, there are avenues that you can pursue.
Andrew, how would you like people to respond to persons like yourself and others with physical and mental challenges? Because your family is one thing and they have been tremendously supported, but certainly when you go out into the public domain, how should people realize that there's a person inside of there who wants to converse, who wants to talk, who wants to share, just like everybody else?
Well, I go out quite often, and I meet a lot of people, a lot them that don't know me get introduced to me, they respond positively.
Rubidiri, you smiled. It sounds as though Andrew's a bit of a soulfish when he's out liming.
Yeah, I mean, you see, I mean, this is the thing, as again, Andrew and his family always had a commitment to not, you know, he's not going to shelter him. And what I mean is that his life is his life is his life, and what he wants, he loves to do, he's going to do, and all that. And that's what he did. I mean, he's in, I mean, as I say, he follows the bands that he loves. He's everywhere. He follows them religiously. Everybody in the scene knows him.